Got a red eye on. Got a red eye on. I got a red eye on. Gonna bring it on like a war machine. When it hits you like a wave, you're not gonna feel the pain. So stand and face the rain like a war machine. You gotta give me a hand. You gotta give me a hand. You wanna play this game, you can face the pain like a...
Okay, so let me get this straight. You are trying to get my attention by making a video trying to insult me, right? Is that right? Trying to get under my skin, and then you're like, you should make a promo. He's world heavyweight champion. Okay. So, let me start out by saying this really fast. Logan, newsflash, I'm the world heavyweight champion for a reason. And that reason is because you can't do your job. And you damn sure can't run a company without being egotistical. And let me refresh your memory, Price. I'm world champion not because of this, but because, and I'm going to clarify this real quick. I'm beating Kine. I'm beating you. I'm beating Will. That's 3/5 of your survival war team. And you have the audacity to say, he needs to make a promo. I don't need to make shit. Because every time I'm in the backyard, I'm making yours and Hunter Company bank. If you don't believe me, go look at the views on my matches alone. Valid point, huh? There's a reason I'm getting all these likes, and when you're ugly mugs making shoot promos, you're getting all these. You see, you said, what was it he said? Handed? Entitled? Entitled. You're right. I am entitled. And the reason is, I'm just that much better than you. While you're trying to make the Valor Championship prestigious, everybody knows what this is, and everybody knows what comes with it, and that's a 6'3" monster ready to kick anyone's ass. Do I really need to be entitled? You see, I'm not entitled because I'm a hard worker. I'm not entitled because every time I step in the backyard, you and everyone else there knows you're about to see one hell of a match. I'm not entitled while you're off on Twitter and you're off on whoever knows what. I'm studying tapes. I'm watching the roster. I'm seeing what I could do to make another great match, and all them matches, they don't include you. Shocker. But here we are, 1 week away, and I'll be damned if it isn't Dustin versus Logan as the show opener for Survival War. And that's just because you're too big of a bitch to bring the Deceiver. Because you don't want him to lose. And you know I'm the biggest threat to him. And then you have... you went to Twitter and you said... you told my sister she was a clown because she wore 5 pounds of makeup. What's the deceiver do? He paints his ugly face because he's the biggest fucking joke in the backyard. No one knows who he is until his match is over, and then they just wish to God they never watched it. Oink, oink. Joke's on you. You see, Logan, I haven't been down this road in a while. I haven't really been pissed off in a while. You know, if you want my God's honest truth, and I'll be completely honest with you, I don't give two shits about backyard wrestling right now. I bet you're wondering why. Well, it's because Big Dick Rick here thinks he's entitled. He's got to run every single thing about the shows. He's got to do what's best for him instead of his roster. And then he's doing this about the outer circle. Here's a newsflash, Logan. The reason the outer circle's here is because you can't do your job. If it wasn't for the outer circle, you'd be out of business. It's just the cold hard facts, buddy. You see, come next Saturday, if you're even able to make it to the Survival War match, it's not going to end well. What was it? All wolves win wars? False. Members win wars. People who have each other's back wins wars. You're out here picking the junkies while everybody in the outer circle is dead set on winning the Survival War match. You see, last year, ACBW had it won. We had it dead set, and guess what? This time, I will not come up short. I will not stop until you, the two misfits, and Jared Black, is that it? Listen, no, let me get on him for a minute. You see, I don't know you and you don't know me. And before you start taking stabs at Mikey Reedy, you should probably brace yourself for one of the worst beatings you're going to get in backyard. You see, if you're able to even walk after this match, Jared Black, I will be surprised. I'm not worried about Will. I'm not worried about Khan, but God knows Khan's going to be carrying the load of that fucking team. And Will. Them two. That's my pick for the last two until the outer circle power bombs them through a ladder or whatever the hell we're going to do to them. Doesn't matter. You see, you people that aligned yourself with Logan, I want you to think about this really hard and really fast. What did he do at the start of this year? He turned on Oblivion. What did he do to Mikey Reedy? Last year, he turned on Mikey Reedy. Is he really a wolf? Or is he just a backstabbing bitch? That's what you really need to think about. You see, Clay Mercer and Mikey, they've been making videos. They've been pushing the outer circle. There's a reason I don't do it, and that's because the viewers and 3/5 of the Wolftard Nation team, they know what they're in for. And that's the beating of their life. But as for Logan, I will not stop until I do something I should have done to you a long time ago. And that is beat the respect, not just I, but everybody on this roster deserves into you. You see, you talk about, what was it, knockoffs. Is that right? What was it on Twitter? Knockoffs? Or revitalizing, what was it? Mimicking other superstars, right? Okay, here's the biggest mimic of them all, and that's you of me. Because the one watching this right now, Logan Price, you would not know jack shit about wrestling if it wasn't for me. The biggest mimic is every time, ever since I started GSW, I've done a pedigree, and what do? You mimic me by doing a pedigree. Every time I did a Rogue Effect, what'd you do? You mimic me. You try to get that tree trunk of a leg of yours up to actually hit a knee, and that's what I do. See, Logan, I think you need to check yourself before Saturday. I think you need to find something. Oh, shit. It ain't like we could ask you to find more gimmicks, because God knows you done went through many of them already, and they failed. I think it's more of you need to find a leader, and you need to find in yourself the capability to even match me. Because I don't see it happening. I don't see you doing anything but doing what you do best, and that's choke. You're not facing John, buddy. You're facing Hunter Becker, Mikey Reedy, Clay Mercer, and myself, and our fifth member. And we all know, and all the viewers know watching, you choke in the biggest of matches. Every time. You wanted me to talk. Here I am. But know this, next Saturday, I'm not coming to talk. Just like I told you right here in GSW headquarters, when I held your head up, and what was it I said? I was going to rip your fucking head off, right? Well, I'm getting the job done Saturday, buddy. And there's not a damn thing you or anybody else on your team can do about that. I just want you to know that, Logan, you might not be the deceiver come the opening match, but I can promise you this: the Rogue Beast, he'll be there to start the show off. I don't need weapons. I don't need objects. I don't need anything to beat you. Because when it all ends, me and you both know you're going to come up short. As for anyone else, Will, I don't have a problem with you. Kine, I respect the hell out of you. I look forward to beating you once again in a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight title. And also, while I'm at this, and this is no beef in the outer circle, this is just something that I just want to talk about. You hear Bob saying, Mr. Rags to Riches, the contract holder, entitled to a World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to break something to you that even Logan could understand. As long as this World Heavyweight title is on my shoulder, do not expect Hunter Becker to cash in. Because if he does, we know how this story goes. But anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. Like it, dislike it. It is what it is. Please, again, like the video, dislike the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Not just this YouTube channel, the ACBW channel. We're trying to grow that one. more and more. And, I did have a hashtag going up every time I did a Weathers Media podcast. It was hashtag beat up Gage Flair, not anymore. Hashtag beat up Logan Price. It's coming to you hot and heavy next Saturday, Survival War. But anyways, I'm Dustin Little, co-captain of the Outer Circle team going into Survival War, and and your world heavyweight champion. 12 times, Logan. 12 times. I know you can't count that high, you son of a bitch, but I threw it out there. But thanks so much for watching. And let's just, fuck it. I'll see you Saturday.